think at Woodlawn School we've always been really involved with parents and working with them to support the learning of their sons and their daughters. Our aim is to ensure that parents have got access to information that is meaningful to them and that is current.
At Woodlawn we've been using ICT quite heavily across the curriculum and I really feel now it's embedded across the curriculum and it's embedded in the way we teach and learn within school and also the way in which we communicate with parents. We're currently using the e-learning platform so that we can share information about what the children are doing at school with home, things like footage of what they've done that day, photographs, pieces of work, things like that. The idea is to bring school and home much closer together. So they've invented their own song to the 12 Days of Christmas. You hear that? That's nice, isn't it? What I was very conscious of is that not all parents were actually accessing the North Tyneside Learning Platform. So we decided to have parents come in and do some training and enthuse parents really into actually using the platform. And what I've been doing on here is all the current news.
It's hard to get information out of children sometimes, especially when they've got learning difficulties and that. But for me, it's just go on and log on and see what she's done at school, and you can do her homework and that, and they can see it back here as well. It makes you a lot more involved.
Results have been really good so far. Parents have really enjoyed doing that and now feel quite confident to go home and be able to do it themselves. But there's going to be an ongoing link between myself and parents to see how we can keep developing it. And this is sort of really where I'd like your input as to what sort of things to put in. We're supporting the children in school that are using Vocus to communicate at home and with the community by helping them to put on, for instance, what they've been doing that day, and then they can choose what they actually want to say to parents at home and explain what they've been doing that day or that week with them.
When been having my breakfast at school with my friends.
Robbie being so confident with the Dynavox, he showed me which pages were where and how to actually access it correctly. His communication it's continuing every day to grow, and he's eager to use it, he's eager to learn. He goes back to school and the other children and the teachers can now understand Robbie. We can now actually have a conversation with Robbie and he can have a conversation with us. It's life-changing.
As we get more and more parents on board, then we can start looking at developing blogs and parent forums so that they can start feeding into the life of the classroom as opposed to being a home and a school. Increased parental engagement has to have an impact on the student. It has to have an impact on their education and their learning. We're seeing a difference. We're seeing children who are excited about going home and being able to show what's happening in school. We've got parents who are now coming on board and they're pleased, they're able to see what's actually happening. And this just has a knock-on effect all the time.
Robbie!